All right, welcome everybody to a crowd control race of Super Metroid Randomizer here between kekumanshoyu and zoasty. I'm Maniacal, and I am joined tonight by Solsky. How are you doing, Solsky?
Buongiorno. I'm doing great. How you doing?
Oh man, I am fatigued, but I am propped up by raw, unadulterated hype for this crowd control race, which is just going to be sweet. I see Keku throwing signs at the camera. We love you too, Keku. It's good to have you doing a race. These guys are gonna kill it, I'm sure. But how are you doing, Solsky? You feeling okay?
I'm feeling about second place right now. It's feeling good, dude. It's feeling good.
Yeah. So for anyone who is just joining us, we just wrapped up that Super Metroid and Metroid and Zelda randomizer relay, and that was an absolute blast. Go check the VOD. It was right before this on Speed Gaming. But we're transitioning directly into another randomizer themed arc here where we'll have Super Metroid Crowd Control followed immediately by A Link to the Past Crowd Control. And so I'm excited. I think I'm going to learn some stuff. You want to tell me and anyone else who's newer to this what this crowd control thing is all about?
What? No, sorry. I was paying attention to Zoasty's sweet licks there on his guitar. All right, so crowd control, guys. Are you guys ready for an interactive experience? Well, we got just a treat for you. So, through the magic of the internet, what you guys can do is, exchange some bits for what we like to call crowd control coins. And with those coins, you can utilize those to adjust or alter the state of the game for either runners through a variety of things like unequipping their beams or equipment, or giving them temporary buffs, like giving them a suit for like a minute or something like that. And all the way down is like killing the player or putting them in like one hit KO mode. So it's a lot of fun. You guys can participate for free. Everyone gets 50 crowd control coins for free to start. And if you're a subscriber to SP Gaming, then you actually get some more coins for free. So it's a pretty neat concept, and it adds like a nice little interactive spin. So you, the viewer, can help control the action here.
Yeah, there's that overlay on the stream that click here to start crowd control, and you can click there and it'll open it up and it'll walk you all through it, and you can claim those free 50 coins plus potentially sub coins, and then you can use them to impart various abilities or detriments to the runners throughout the course of this race. So go wild, have some fun. I think everything that is, put toward this race through the crowd control coins is going directly to the Speed Gaming Live Marathon coming up. So it's a good way to contribute to that. Is that correct, Solsky?
That is correct.
Yeah. So SG Live is coming up soon, and that's going to be a lot of fun too. But everything tonight from the crowd control is going directly to supporting that event. I'm sure that one's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not unfortunately I'm not able to make it, but I think you're going, right?
Well, I'll be there. All right. So it
So yeah,
looks like we might be just about ready to get started. What do you think?
I think we will be underway shortly. So yeah, thank you everyone for bearing with us on the slight technical delays, but I promise it will be worth it. This is going to be a super fun race. Keku and Zoast, I know both of them, of course, from Super Metroid Randomizer, but Solsky and I both avid runners of the SMZ3 crossover randomizer, and Keku and Zoast also do a good bit of that, and so it's good to see them running pretty much whatever game. If you aren't already, go give those guys a follow. They're super fun. You can see them on camera there as Zoast leans out of frame, but even though he's hiding, he's there, I promise, and he's a fun dude. So show him some love and show him some crowd control coins, more importantly. Because I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of bizarre effects folks go wild for. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, and of course, as you mentioned, with the face cams there, that's kind of a neat interactive treat there as well. I mean, you can either see them kind of chuckle at the stuff that you guys do to them, or you can kind of watch them get their souls crushed. So I'm kind of interested to see what happens. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think my favorite thing might be like control inversion, just because that's so
That's the
good.
worst.
Because it's sort of like when you got mushroomed in Earthbound and like
Oh
your
yeah,
controller would just rotate 90 degrees every handful of seconds or whatever it
I
was.
just I don't know, like especially in Super Metroid, that's gonna be extremely hard to deal with because your control inputs and everything are so precise.
Exactly. It's such a fluid game, and so screwing with any bit of the controls is hilarious. I I kind of wish you could force default controls. Some players it wouldn't do too much to, but
Nah,
that would be pretty great.
default for life. We're going.
I see that countdown there from Zoast flashing some numbers at the camera. It looks like, yeah, they are off and they are on the ship. Think they're going to go left or right. Zoast standing still, but now he's going left.
Impeccable call by Maniacal there.
Yeah, going right is only a thing in other modes of randos. I was thinking about trying to go to Hyrule there, but that door is red. Can't go to Hyrule in this version. But whoa, Keku with the spark there. Didn't know he had speed booster, but
He's loving it
the
too. Look
ground.
at that smile. He's like,
Oh,
man, I just got WR in pit room. I feel great.
yeah. Forward Pits has never been that good. He is off the elevator first with an insurmountable lead. And as we see at Morph Ball Pedestal some super missiles, it's a good time to talk a little bit about, as Apple for You is already asking in the chat, about what rando settings we're using. This is a full randomizer using totals logic. And so it's a lot like what you might have seen in the tournament over the summer in 2017, but instead of major and minor locations, it is all the items are randomized. And oh, it looks like Zoast might have baby speed.
He also had the charged up shine. So he I don't know if he can deboost with baby speed. We'll have to see how that works. I'm pretty sure he can. All right, guys. Well, the control is in your hands. If you want to see Zoast lose the race here,
He only has 55 energy left. He needs a vertical shine spark real quick. Oh, nope, we're gonna have to go for it again. And Keku is picking up the ammo here at Billy Mays. Let's see what the second item is. More supers. Should have seen that coming. All
there
right,
we go.
there it
Got it.
is. Good work, crowd. We got the morph ball. Did someone just delete the John Cena bridge? Is that a thing you can exchange coins for? Oh, there we go.
No. All right, so Zoast looks like how I play when I run any percent right now. So it's kind of a good homage right now, I would say.
Yeah, going for baby skip and getting grabbed. This is the end of many and any percent run. A nice sync here at the missiles. Zo's judiciously skipping the Billy Mays play to
I
make
don't
up
think
for all
I don't
nonsense.
think he has a choice.
He does only have 1 health right now, so oh yeah, he's in 1-hit KO mode. That health drop didn't do anything for him.
There we go. He's got movement back again.
All right, baby speed has worn off, but he will be the second player to the elevator. Oh, uh-oh.
Always going meme route. Let's go. Oh, he might be turning tail. Yeah, it
Ooh.
looks like he's switching it up.
It's a good check, though. Now he has 101 energy.
All these shine sparks are amazing, though.
Oh, yeah. It's as a player, you just don't expect that at all, right? Just to have a shine spark happen in a situation like that, it's like you're always carrying around a spike suit, and you just might get your spark at any moment.
Yeah, so maybe you can probably do a better job of it, just explaining what causes a shine spark to be activated, just so the crowd kind of understands how difficult it is.
Yeah, so if you have a charged spark state, basically an up input out of a jump or a neutral jump from being on the ground, so anything but a spin jump will be sufficient to activate the spark. So an up or jump input while in the air, or a jump from the ground will be enough to start that spark, and then you can do directional inputs and things
Yep.
from there.
Yep. So literally half your controller will activate a shine spark, basically. So my favorite is we're gonna see a lot of diagonals because you know how the SM boys love to pump with their LNRs. So
Yeah,
you're gonna see
arm
a lot
pumps.
of
These up diagonal sparks are going to be great. And I don't believe that anyone's been given bombs, so Bomb Chorizo didn't wake up. Yeah, Zoast does not trust Alcatraz right now. I don't blame him one bit. Also, he's going to the right to the ship anyway for a refill, so it's no slower to go that way.
It's good for a save point too. Being in this kind of mode, right? You're gonna want you're gonna want as much safeties as possible, really. You me just taken out at any time.
I think we're going to see the runners recognize the situation they're in and choose to save quite a bit. Oh, looks like Keku is going to have a hard time of these wall jumps with his baby speed. That look on his face says it all.
He's like, I guess I'm just not doing this now.
I guess I'm bailing on this check, and Zoast is going to go check that item.
See, the crowd's just sending hugs. They're not trying to impede you. They're just showing some love. What better way to show love than hugs? I don't know.
Hugs are pretty great. So, I don't have an answer. Baby hugs, pretty great. Zoast is going to be out of power bombs. So we'll see. He might be relying on... he was relying on that shine spark. And it is gone. Shucks.
That's good. Kaku gonna go ahead and scout the back of Gauntlet now.
Okay, so we'll have full information about Gauntlet. Let's see. What was it that... Oh, there goes
That's
that
gonna
spark.
get me every time, dude. That's gonna get me every time.
Okay, just some more ammo, and I'm sure Zoast will check if and when he gets all the way over there. So it won't be too big of a loss, but Zoast is going back down. Going for 230 missiles here. And just more supers, but ammo's definitely a welcome sight at this point in the run. I mean, as much as we're laughing at the runners with these absurd modifications from crowd control, they are racing a randomizer and do need to collect the items that they need in order to beat the game. And ammo can be a big part of that.
Correct. And what items are needed to complete a Super Metroid randomizer game there, Maniac?
Well, it's pretty negotiable, is what it comes down to. It's
That's
not
why I
like
love it.
a lot of other games. The requirements are kind of dependent on what you know how to do, but in general, they're going to need some number of E-tanks. They're probably going to want both the Variant Gravity Suit, and they probably will want Charge Beam or a bunch of ammo. They absolutely need Morph Ball. And then pretty much everything else is just kind of what combination do they want so that they can actually traverse the rooms, and how efficiently do they want to do that.
Right, and as you mentioned, we're seeing a lot of ammo to start, and maybe an energy tank or two, but not really any majors as they're known as you said, the suit or equipment upgrades such as high jump boots. So
Yeah,
we are
that's a good
in the
point.
epicenter that is Brinstar Loop, so we may or may not see some stuff here, but chances are we'll probably find an item or two.
Yeah, the items are fully randomized, so if you're familiar with the there it goes again.
Every time,
It
dude, I'm
doesn't
gonna
roll.
die every time I see that. It's great.
You're gonna
And we
die.
got another
You weren't
one.
even in one.
See, he even
Yeah.
sees it. He even knows it's coming. There's one charged up, and he's trying not to unleash it.
Yeah, I feel like the runners are just playing like they have a constant spike suit. Nice Kago the Kago there from
Yep.
Zoast.
You know what? He wanted to use it in the spike room for sure.
It's okay. There'll be another one in the wings. But yeah, you made a good point about the fact that we haven't seen a lot of the items that we would refer to as major items typically. And so that, could suggest kind of a trollier seed.
It's because they're all probably in Red Tower,
Yeah, we'll see what we find
like
here
always.
in
Yeah,
Brinstar.
we'll see how it goes.
Nice mock there out of the Edikuns area from Keku. And he is going to be the first runner over into the pink Brinstar area. Now, this is the area where he'll really want to have saved a Shine Spark, because there's an item he can't check unless he gets one.
He's getting hugs and he's
Oh
getting shine
man.
sparks.
How
Keku's
is he
side.
going to get through these metal waivers? Or metal screes or whatever? Okay, he's able to bait them off of the ceiling there, and Zoast is in this seldom seen soft lock save room. Oh, he's back
having a good
out.
chuckle too.
Or that's not the, it's above the save room. That's the map station room. Sorry. It's the room that everyone kind of has gone into once by accident and soft locked because they didn't yet have bombs or morph or something, and then hopefully never goes into again, because you need to kill all the enemies in that room in order to escape it. And Keku's just waiting for this enhancement here to wear off.
I'm gonna be real impressed if he can get that. It looks like he needs to get like real low to be able to make that jump with baby speed, but it wears off, so he's good to go.
Yeah, maybe if you get like a perfect delayed wall jump, you might be able to get it
like
there.
you're like super low to the wall. You maybe, but that'd be still really tight. Oh, dude.
Oh no,
that's unfortunate.
That's rough. Those side hoppers deal 80 a shot.
There's the soul crushing, guys. That's what we came to see.
Yep. If you weren't ready for it, it snuck up on you, and there it was. We are back at the shit.
It happens.
Oh, this is not the last time that's happening. The normal estimate for these things is, right around an hour, for maybe an hour 10 in a full randomized setting for a good player on an average seed. And I doubt we're gonna come in under that tonight.
It's all good because we got two fantastic runners for us today in Kaku and Zoasty, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, these guys know what they signed up for. I'm sure they're going to be getting a good laugh out of it. But if you want to be giving these guys their shine sparks or baby hugs or any of the other things, you can acquire the crowd control coins, which you can then exchange for giving them these upgrades via interacting with the overlay on the stream. And if you open it up, you're entitled to 50 free crowd control coins. So you can check it out and see what that'll get you, and see if there's some ability that you want to impart these guys with, be it baby speed or anything else.
And
looks like
don't
Kaku is also here in the map station room.
He's like, why'd I go here? I've killed all the enemies to get out.
Yeah, and there's that one Zila that's over on the left side of the room that you can't get to if you don't have bombs. Taking a side hopper hit there on his exit from the wave gate room. But we'll see what's down here at Charge Beam. So far, we haven't found anything though, and just supers. And Zoast is actually going to pass on those.
Telling you, man, Red Tower, always.
I mean that's a commitment to Charge Beam right there.
Zoasty.
That's that's pretty aggressive skipping so early on the ammo, but I mean, Zoast has made a decision and has his strats in mind. And Keku gonna spend his last power bomb. Don't worry, he can get more. On that reserve tank. Yeah, you see Zoast is holding L a lot to try and preserve those shine sparks. Holding L while you're running around is one of the better ways to kind of keep those suits. Oh man. Someone was kind. That is some rainbow beam or hyper beam for Zoast. And yeah, he'll be happy to have that E-tank. And we see Keku skipping some of the locations that he's already been to after taking that unfortunate death. Oh, we got babies.
He's actually getting through. He's getting through pretty good. And
oh, yeah, but yeah, these guys are doing a really nice job with all of these surprise abilities that are showing up. I'm real glad we have the player cameras on, that they have webcams going, so we can see their responses to these things, because that's a lot of the joy of it. And we have one more upper red tower item here for Zoast, but he is going to take this save, and I don't know. He might be planning on saving one of those shine sparks for heading over toward the wrecked ship, but maybe he's gonna go down red tower and try and use a shine spark into X-ray. And Keku makes it cleanly through Mission Impossible this time, gets that check that he was looking for last time, did not shine spark into the ceiling, and then take a hit from a big side hop. Yeah, right now Keku's just doing some checks that we've already seen from Zoast. But Zoast is going to be exploring some new areas, and okay, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe he was thinking about do I have a shine spark to use to go do this X-ray check? But
That would have
114 health
been super clever.
is not a good total to make that spark, so we would have had to Sloter's refill or something for it, and then it would have been tough to get back out. Wow, still nothing. Red Tower came up empty unless X-rays got the good Solski.
I like to think of Moat as an extension of Red Tower.
Yeah. I like to think Lower Norfair is just part of Red Tower.
Yep. Everything's Red Tower.
Yeah, there's good items in Red Tower always.
All right, so now Zoast is making his way to Central Eastern Red Tower, also known as Crazy Lair.
Yeah, Kaku having a little bit of trouble with this wave gate. Shame he didn't have wave beam for that, I suppose. But ooh, there's an E-tank for Zoast. That's all we've been finding though. Just these E-tanks.
Now that could mean maybe the possibility of a hell run now, wouldn't it?
I don't know if I personally would have the cojones to try a hell run with the potential of baby speed looming.
I don't think they will have a choice, perhaps, the way this is shaping up. I mean, they have Wreck Ship, they can obviously CWJ to you, but if there's nothing there, then, well, guess what?
Yeah, Zoast is going to go take the seldom used refill station above Kraid's Lair.
Good decision.
It's a dab favorite if you watched any dab, but not something you see in typical randomizer.
I did not watch any dab.
Well, it was your loss was a fun tournament, but over now and back on to Rando.
So Kaku just got space jump at the Brinstar tube. That's a problem because Zoasty actually missed that when he was going through there. So now Kaku does have a very powerful Campfly item that he'll be able to use at his disposal, and Zoasty is now going to miss on.
Yeah, that's a big miss, given that is, other than Morph, quite literally the only thing we've found so far. And Kraid being a bit of a jerk today. And Keku going for that red tower spark. Makes it most of the way up. And Kraid makes it all the way up on Zost's side. A little bit of trouble here, but I'm sure I'll clean him up here in just a second. Yeah, Keku's just gonna get rid of all the Rippers, all the Ninja Turtles.
You know, I can't say I've ever heard that way to describe them before. I've learned something today.
Yeah, the four Rippers at the top of Red Tower are canonically the Ninja Turtles.
Which one's Michelangelo?
That's up for debate.
The look on Zoasty's face when he tried to deboost with baby hug speed, that was great.
Surprise, baby speed.
Yeah, there ain't no escaping the hug, boy.
I feel like the real justice would be actually, waiting till Torian getting baby skip and then just getting baby speeded anyway. I wonder, and I don't know the answer. If you were to get baby speeded off of baby skip and then have the upgrade given to you and it would wear off, would you still be baby speeded?
I'm not sure. But I did thoroughly enjoy Zoasty's like 10 wall jumps to just get over back through Craigslist. That was amazing.
And the reward, a missile pack that's going to be left behind.
It's just missiles, huh? Well, it looks like that space jump so far is like the key item.
Yeah, that's going to be
interesting to
easy
see what else it pairs with.
for Kaku.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, it's going to, because it is can fly, because they don't have bombs, it's going to enable certain checks. Not just the GT missiles check either. Top criteria power bombs is something that is in logic for Keku that would be, I want to say impossible for Zoast to get, but I think you might be able to X-ray climb to it because you can basically X-ray climb to everything.
Not exactly. So luckily, we're in the environment of a crowd control race as we see high jump close to vanilla, but not quite. If the crowd wants to be so nice, they could actually maybe get Zoasty a shine spark maybe to get up there. Thinking.
Oh yeah, that's true. He could get a shine spark to get up there. Yeah, that high jump boots is going to do a lot to help mitigate the skipping of space jump.
Yes. It will make baby speed a little bit more bearable as well for vertical jumps, rather than just being on regular no jump.
Yeah, baby speed only affects your horizontal speeds, so vertical would remain unchanged. So high jump just gonna be something that baby speed can't screw up.
All right, let's see if your craft it nightmare is gonna happen, and we get some baby speed going on when Zoast is trying to heat run here.
I would apologize for the commentator curse, but no, these guys signed up for it. This is just it would be justice, not nothing but. And we're not getting the cathedral check. Interesting.
He might powerbomb it.
Oh,
or not.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it was.
Got him.
I didn't even have to use my coins for that. Alright. Still in baby speed, but it will wear off eventually. And it looks like Zoast is gearing up for another. Oh no, he's saying, I know what's gonna happen. He's wise to our trickery and is probably gonna head for wreck ship. Oh man, we got some hyper beam going for Keku as he gears up for what's looking to be a fairly cozy Phantoon fight. He is so excited about this. Phantoon got enraged. I don't know if that was an effect of something Keku did or something that someone else did. But he made it through.
Imagine putting him in one hit KO mode at Phantoon right now. I mean, he's got Hyper Beam at least, right? But yeah, and Phantoon does not like Hyper Beam.
Yeah, Hyper Beam deals 1,000 damage per shot, and Phantoon only has 2,500 HP, so dies pretty quickly from those Hyper
Yo,
Beam shots.
let's go, Zoasty.
No! Someone get this man a Shine Spark. Oh, no. That was very close to an ambitious early X-ray play.
Which is actually in logic because of that space jump.
Yeah, that would have been a nice one to have right about. And now we get to see what's been waiting in Wrecked Ship. And it looks like we'll get to see maybe Cathedral and maybe some Bubble Mountain.
He's got a Powerbomb Prime, so I think he's going to be scouting it out this time.
And Ice Beam, he's going to go for it. It's going to be tough. And he's going for trying to get back out. He's gonna need a health refill or something. Ah, not quite. But now he has knowledge of where Ice Beam is. And let's see what's it. Wrecked Ship E-Tank for Keku. Here. And he does make it through the spiky room. A-okay.
So what would Ice Beam do for Zoast here in this situation?
Well, with high jump boots, he can already go back up Red Tower, but it is a way through Meridia. Now that's not something that's on the table just yet, but it is a beam that runners are going to want for Torian, just for dealing with the Metroids, and then it also is a way logically to get over to Botwoon. So nice ceiling clip there from Keku. Really good movement. And Zoast really damped movement.
I was gonna say
baby
this is
hugs.
very optimal slow movement here. It's amazing to watch.
Yo, that clutchy tank.
He's so hot. He was about to. And he's like, oh no, I'm good. That's so good.
Yeah, I feel like he had resigned himself to having to reset out with just a check, and oh, there went another random Shine Spark. And he's going for Iceless Ice Escape, because we know where the Ice Beam is, and it's not in Zoast. And I missed what right side attic was there for Keku. Did you catch it?
No, actually. My client was refreshing.
Okay. Yeah, I see our tracker, Link Force, says power bombs. Shout out to Link Force for keeping track of this and surely adding and removing items repeatedly. And what's behind that Shine Spark this time? It's just missiles. Not going to be necessary. I see lots of baby Metroid hugs. Keku's feeling very loved right about now.
Oh, he's getting loved all right.
And Zoast has made it into Bubble Mountain.
Now,
It's actually a pretty big deal.
Is Keku actually moving to the left, or is that just our imagination?
He's He's moving to the left, glacially though. All right, there it is. Oh, and that hug had a little bit of extra time on it there, I think. And so far, wrecked ship is not panning out. All right, and Zoast has got himself to the farming station here outside of Speed, so this is good. Keku using that space jump made it through bowling. And we're going to see what is at speed missiles here for Zoast. Some power bombs, and what else are we going to find? Okay, just some supers. This is going to be tough to make it out.
I want to believe.
He's hoping. He's looking for it. No, it didn't come. Yeah, I think we are a gravity check away from wrecked ship being just a big blank. And looks like Zoast might be gearing up for the Norfair reserve check that I saw chat was curious about, and Grapple Beam to start things off. Yeah, I see comments in chat just about the runners saving a lot, and there is very little auto-saving going on in this game. Really only a few times where the game auto-saves your progress, and nothing in the middle of the game. So the runners are going to stop at ships and save stations periodically to try and lock in what progress they're able to earn through all of the shenanigans that are going on around them and what they're dealing with. So we're going to see more saves in this than in a typical randomizer race, for sure. And Keku is remembering that front of gauntlet item that he was not able to do the wall jumps for because of that generous hug he received earlier, and is going to go check that item because he doesn't have that information yet. And looks like Zoast really wants this power bomb pack. So he is going back down to Speed Booster to get that power bomb pack. It is the second one, so one more and he'll be able to Crystal Flash, which is going to be very good for him with all the health draining shenanigans going on between the hell runs and the things people are putting him through.
Did chat just see that? Keku just yawned. I think he's bored right now, chat. Maybe you guys should help him out.
Make it a little more exciting for him. Liven things up a little.
Yep. Make it evil. Let's go. All right, we just see missiles in the ship power bombs that you mentioned. That's right at the start of the game, but unaccessible to Campfly or a speed boost shinespark.
Yeah. Looks like he might be headed for going down Red Tower.
So interesting item chain that we have right now. High jump boots, ice, grapple, suitless meridia, probably going to be the next big play, I would say.
Yeah, there's not a lot left on the table. We haven't seen Wave Beam yet, I believe. And otherwise, Croc's area? And that's pretty much it. I really don't think there's anything else left on the table. I think we will have seen all of the locations at that point.
So if they get baby speed in the water with no suit, does the game just break?
I'm sure
Honestly,
we're gonna find
I don't
out.
know. Yeah, I do not know what it's gonna look like. I'm kind of excited.
Because underwater, you lose horizontal and vertical speed, and from baby speed, you lose horizontal. And I'm not sure if the baby speed further retards your horizontal movement beyond the typical water physics. But I look forward to learning about that.
And Kaku's also scouting out the X-ray here.
So this will be some. This is also new information, actually.
Vanilla. That's amazing.
Because where else would it be? Nice face, Keku.
He's like, I'm so happy.
I guess this is a major item. I guess I should pick it up. See what Wave Beam's got.
Yo, yeah, now we have...
Yep.
Now we have the nail in the coffin.
Knew what they were doing.
Spring ball.
That is the four horsemen of the Suitless Meridia apocalypse here.
It's happening, folks. We're doing it.
I think we're gonna see Croc's lair first, but
just skip Croc. Don't even bother. Just go there. You know it.
I'd be shocked if Gravity Suit was at Crocomire. Or directly behind something at Crocomire.
Yeah, that'd almost be too free at this point. All right, so for those that are just joining a little late, we got a Super Metroid Randomizer, but not just any standard randomizer going on tonight on Speed Gaming. It is actually a crowd control, where an event where it puts you, the viewer, in charge of basically having a little bit of fun with the runners here, either assisting and aiding them, or kind of just deterring them or impeding their progress.
Yeah, was Zoast out of missiles a minute ago? Because I don't know if Zoast was out of missiles a minute ago.
I think he got deterred there.
But yeah, he is making that Croc play. I think this is the right play. I don't think it's going to be a fruitful play. Oh, and I see some baby Metroid hugs. Someone showing Keku some love.
You know, it'd be funny if all his ammo got drained and then he gets a hyper beam.
Oh yeah, a shinespark.
So many good possibilities.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get that E-tank eventually.
That's a thing.
But Zoast in Croc's lair has found Charge Beam. I think this is probably the big prize for Croc's lair, but we'll see. That is a really nice find, though.
Amazing find,
going into Meridia. Now, Zoast almost assuredly is going to go to wrecked ship before Meridia, but we'll see how it goes. We have literally all the items you could reasonably want for a full suitless Meridia as well. Because you've got space jump, you've got high jump, ice, spring ball, X-ray, grapple, like everything is good to go.
Did Zoast pick that ice back up, or did he leave it for now and he'll get it later?
I'm almost positive that Ice Beam is still hanging out in Cathedral for Zoast right now.
Okay.
But he knows where it is.
Yep.
Yeah, Kaku has made it through Kraid. So 2 bosses down now for Kaku. And I'd say 2 for Zoast too, because Crocomire is done. But Croc doesn't even count as a full boss.
He's more of a mascot, if anything, I would say. We love him.
I feel like there's just some division in the Super Metroid community over certain non-boss creatures that you find in the planet, or as you explore the planet. Namely, I feel like people tend to take sides over Crocomire and Shacktool.
What?
And I'm putting them on equal footing because I think that they're very polarizing creatures.
That's a big find for Zoast here. Getting
Yeah.
plasma at Grapple, pairing with that early charge now, that's gonna be all he needs for the remainder of the seed. He does not need ammo now.
Yeah, that makes that X-ray that is at X-ray seem a little bit better. We have Sirens, but Keku's got 401 HP. So
He is
I don't know what's up.
one hit KO mode right now.
So that's what's going on. He needs to not get hit.
Oh,
Zoast, that's not the right spot, bud.
he's saying it to himself right now. He's like, whoops. In limited amount of words, but
yeah. The face said it all. It was a good idea. A well-conceived play. The execution just was wanting. We'll see if he decides to go back around. I doubt it. Whoa. He just maybe got baby speeded in the acid there. He looked pretty shocked by whatever just went down. So I think we're going to see him go back and give it another try. I think some inversion might have gotten done.
I think he's trying to tell us something. This button's yellow. Also, could be inverted.
Yeah, shoutouts to that nice Super Famicom controller that Zoast is playing on. He likes those convex buttons. But yeah, I don't imagine he's going to leave Plasma Beam. I think we're going to see him go right back for it.
And charge, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, charge he saved with. He saved post-proc.
Right. That's right.
Oh, and yeah, I see a point being made in chat. It may have been a PAL Super Nintendo controller, which has the Super Famicom buttons, but the cord length that we all know and love from the Super Nintendo. The Super Famicom controllers actually have distressingly short cords. And that very nice controller just did a very nice shine spark, all on its own. These are all problems that could have been circumvented just by checking tube missiles and getting that that space jump. But I'm kind of glad that didn't happen at this point.
It is making it quite interesting because the game's still giving him items that he can get around with. Like, you don't actually need Space Jump to complete the game. It's only for a limited amount of locations, realistically, that he can't do without it. So, oh, and there's the
No.
He's like, what?
What?
That actually got him connected. That was amazing.
He saved it. Wow. That was marvelous.
That was great. Yeah, that was so good. That was spectacular, guys. That was really, really good. just to have that
Yeah.
awareness of what to do in such an off sequence and circumstance. That's really impressive.
Yeah, I see chat's liking it at least as much as we did.
Yeah, that blew my mind, dude. That was great.
Only in crowd control.
So yeah, so there's that those cool circumstances that we're seeing without space jump, of course. So Kaku is gonna have a little bit of a much easier time, barring how nice you guys want to be doing through Norfair here with space jump and like 70 tanks plus reserves.
Yeah, he is better resourced to make this run, but we know that doesn't mean anything. Really, it's all about the whim of the crowd control coin and what chat wants. And just a super missile there at Croc Escape. It looks like Zoast may be making it out of here safe, but he does need to make it through the kekumanshoyu gate, and gets it there third try. And Keku finds part of the bad news.
He's probably like,
That's a face, yeah.
Yeah, we could be double suit Meridia at this point too. One, of course, could be in Lower Norfair, but again, those are probably the two last major areas of the game we haven't explored yet. So,
Yeah, there's not a lot left in terms of options outside of those areas, but each runner has kind of a big area the other runner has done to explore. Zoast still hasn't been in Wrecked Ship, and Keku has a lot of upper... Whoa! That's a gravity suit in Bubble Mountain.
That's an item. Hey, so you remember how we thought Suitless Meridia was going to be a thing? Surprise!
So, guys, I think we might still see some Suitless Meridia. But I don't think we're going to see it from Keku.
So it's actually showing off a great strat here for Rando, utilizing a power bomb up in the red tower shaft to disperse of those. What are they called again? Rippers, I think you mentioned. Just be able to break the block and kill them out of the way, so he can, just jump right through and be non-impeded.
Yeah, we saw Keku do something similar, but use super missiles to kill each of them. But a super missile or a power bomb will do the trick. And the runners have discussed the format of the randomizer, although the muscle memory from having done a bunch of major minor split randomizers may be partly to blame for what we see happening, because both of the locations where we've found major items that Zoast has skipped would have been what we refer to as minor locations otherwise. Looks like baby speed does not affect grapple, but as soon as you release that grapple, it gets you good.
Well, there's the baby speed in the water. It's about as awful as I imagined, and I thank you guys for it.
Yeah, that answers the question. Oh my. He's gonna need to get to that very last grapple block.
It's amazing. He's going like full tilt on his swing, and it's like he's just flying into a brick wall in midair. It's amazing. It doesn't make any sense, but it's amazing.
All right, there we go. And of course, baby speed has worn off. Zoast is being really cautious right now, and rightly so. I feel like Zoast is going to get through Meridia and not find Gravity Suit and then just be really confused.
He's like, wait, what? I mean, if he gets like Varia in Meridia, he might just assume gravity's like in GT or something like that, so he just doesn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But then, like, you're going to chase that lead down, and at some point, he's going to not find gravity. And it might not matter at that point, but it's going to be a confusing moment, coupled with all of the other mental overload of doing this crowd control. Well, I'm glad that we have a camera. That's what I'll say.
So I guess, is there any portion of Meridia that is not in logic with the gear that Zoast has right now? If he had ice as well, let's
I was gonna
just
say he
pretend.
doesn't have the ice beam, but yeah, if basically there's only so far you can go just by the logic in Meridia, but it's fully possible to clear all of the items. But I believe that certain sandpit items have been removed from the logic in the past couple years without gravity suit, and everything that is behind Colosseum, so precious missiles, plasma, and the space jump location are out of logic, and also the spring ball location in Super Metroid Randomizers is not in logic without gravity. Okay, so I'm getting corrected. I guess certain versions of Total Logic go one way, certain go another way, and looks like in this one, gravity can still be in left sandpit, and potentially left item and right sandpit. Although left sandpit, that's one that you can do it without space jump, but that's one where skipping space jump is going to hurt. Zoast has made it through Fantoon, so 2 bosses apiece now for Zoast and Kaku. Kaku has more suits, so that's an advantage there for sure, and more E-tanks. More pretty much everything.
It is an advantage, but chat really wants to be very friendly. They could hook Zoasty up with suits to help even the score.
That's fair. I think once it becomes clear that there's one runner that has a lead over another, I think we may see some of that equalizing justice get dealt. Looks like a baby hug has come in for Keku, and his health is not looking good, and he's low on power bombs. It's gonna be close. How many? Oh, only one reserve. Yeah, he is. It's not gonna be close. He
he's looking at you. He's looking at you guys right now. He's like, I know you did that to me.
He's thinking, does this mean I have a lead? Or is this just them being them?
I honestly can't see them ever being able to game that. Just because,
yeah, there's enough going on. Did someone turn off Blue Gate Glitch for Keku? No. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize that was a crowd control option. going for the Metal Gamer deboost there. Unfortunately, didn't quite go off as planned. But that's a cool strat when it works. And Kaku is going to go down toward Croc's lair. And so we'll find his charge beam.
Charge beam and plasma if he decides to go even further.
Yeah. And Zoast took a little bit of damage there. And so his health is not looking real great. He's going to farm up some power bombs here from the bulls.
Hey, what happens if you... Can you shine spark past Croc?
Verdict is no. Survey says.
That would be hilarious. Come on. I mean, you can clip through the ceiling if you grab him with Grapple and he pulls you down. Why can't you shine through him? But yeah, Kaku found his charge beam. It's good.
Yeah, and Plasma's coming up too, so this will be a very nice beam set for Kaku, Charge Ice Plasma. Yeah, so chat asking about grappling Croc, something with which you have a lot of first-hand experience, a little more than I do, so do you want to explain how that works? Or doesn't work?
It's magic, and he basically pulls you through with him, but then you end up on the ceiling, still taking lava damage, or acid damage, so you just die, because you can't get out.
Do you come back as a skeleton?
No.
Ah.
A very confused person, yes. You respawn, you're not quite sure what just happened. Mild irritation, I would say, is probably a pretty good symptom, but no bonesy going on.
Okay, so mild irritation is the side effect there.
Yes. I mean, it was a while ago, right? But that's pretty much how I remember it.
Fair enough. And Zoast is going to get the good news that he won't need to use his Shine Spark to go get that missile pack. And the bad but mistaken news about Suitless Meridia coming up.
That's going to be the ultimate feels bad.
Yeah, because Ice Beam is at Cathedral, so it's ahead of going back to Bubble Mountain. Vari is nowhere to be found.
At this point for me,
it's
X-ray. Is Snail Clip in Logic?
Like Aqueduct?
Yeah.
It is not in this logic, no.
Okay. I was going to say that would be the big concern for me because he wouldn't be able to do that Suitless.
Yeah. Or at least it has not been in logic previously, although there was some extra logic coded for the full rando for the minor items that were previously somewhat disregarded.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure that is not in there.
There's that brick wall again. Oh no, he's on the crumble. He doesn't want to be on the crumble. There we go. He's safe.
Yeah, this is tricky because he's gonna have to release and then use just the grapple to get distance, and he manages, which is good because those spikes deal 60 damage a pop with just the power suit. So he was 3 hits to give.
I want to see this Chorizo statue just go at baby speed right now. It's not happening though.
Unfortunately,
could you imagine?
Chat tried last time. Chat tried. Yeah, it's like go cook a pizza break at that point.
Yeah,
like
that'd
if bowling
so
gets
great.
baby speed.
Sorry. All right, honey. I got time to refinance my mortgage. But yeah, no, it's
Well, rates are
it's regular.
down.
Yeah. All right, regular speed. That's fine.
And here comes. Oh, there's. You didn't even have to use any crowd control coins for that expression right there on Zoast's face. But it was one of the better ones so far. All right, and Keku's going to show off Meridia here with the gravity suit.
Also, just putting out there is an option to turn off that gravity suit.
Tell me more. How would I do this?
Well, luckily we are racing a fantastic Super Metroid Randomizer, but is also has crowd control enabled. So crowd control is a client that essentially allows the viewers to have something to say in this race, where they're able to either help or kind of, as I mentioned before, just kind of hurt the other runners, I guess, if you want to call it that. Now, you can do that by exchanging bits for crowd control coins, and then you can utilize those crowd control coins to affect everything in this race, from outright killing the player to basically removing or giving them items to help assist them. Or you can just give them some love with a baby Metroid hug.
Yeah, I like how you put that. It's a way for chat to just express how it feels. You know, kind of share its opinion on what's going on and what they want to see happen.
Yeah.
And we've had some really good expressions so far. It's a lot of baby hugs have been thrown around. And Keku just continues to grab ammo, knowing that what ammo he has may be taken from him at any minute. And I see Cross Products is being particularly devious in chat, talking about taking away PBs from Keku in Wasteland post Ridley, which would, of course, force him to rely on 2% Tuskegee drops or reset. So I don't know if chat's that angry.
I don't know. I've seen chat pretty angry before. I don't know if you have, but it can get pretty ugly.
Yeah, if you go to PBs of Shame and see power bombs in this, I think you don't grab them. You just leave them there. Just for that eventuality.
And those power bombs keep draining away on Kaku's side, but he's able to get one from the crab here.
And
Kaku actually going to show off the snail clip here too.
Yeah, this is a lot like any of the ceiling clips, like the one that we saw in Wrecked Ship from him, except he's got to lure the snail into just such a spot, and I think it's 1 pixel too high.
Yeah.
Right now, maybe 2 pixels, but it's a little high, so he's gonna have to let it go around to the other side.
Yeah, so for a hot tip at home, since he does have X-ray, you can actually X-ray buffer the snail just to get the proper positioning as well. So if you're not too familiar with it, or if it's just a little too quick, then you can utilize that tech as well.
Yeah, I'd never thought about buffering the snail position, but
that's what I was hoping not to see for Zoasty's side. That's really unfortunate. He might need some help. Yeah, he might need some help, guys. So I mean, that's essentially go mode for Kaku now, isn't it?
Yeah, that is in fact go mode for Keku. He's got everything that he needs to complete the game. And so yeah, it looks like we're gonna see him go right for Dragon. Oh, and Keku is going to show off the so-called microwave strat of using charged plasma and X-ray together to kill bot wounds, saving that ammo that he has so carefully harvested. And chat commenting that his supers are now glitched out. We have a nice character next to a 0 there, but I believe he has 100 maximum supers now, and also is in one-hit KO mode.
Kaku on the defensive here does not want to get hit by any of these mock droids. Now he won't take damage initially by them, but if he stays too long on them, then they'll be able to take damage.
Yeah, this is very, very careful play for Keku.
That baby spark, though, that was incredible.
Oh, he's got baby. Oh, he was going for the full halfie, but instead he got the really weird, like 1/5 halfie.
That's the new hotness, the new tech in SM, guys. The 1/5 halfie saves 0 seconds.
It decimates the room, I think, is what it must do. Oh, and there he is. The baby hug is over. And yeah, Billy Mays was not the answer. The answer is Bubble Mountain, but in tandem with the green Brinstar tube. But I don't see those being locations that Zoast remembers that he hasn't checked just because he's been in that area.
I think he does, just the way he's routing. I think he kind of realizes now, oh wait, this might be whoops, I might have made a mistake. So the way he's routing, was it Billy Mays, and he's now heading for the tube. That tells me that he's recalling some of these locations he's missed.
Yeah. I worry
think
that
about
one was an intentional skip, but we'll see. And here's Dragon.
Dang.
And Zoast is thinking about it. He's like, did I ever check that? Oh.
No, come on, dude.
Right by
You're right there.
Oh, maybe he's going back.
Emotions. All right, Kaku getting speed here, so that's great for him. So you mentioned that Snail Clip's not in logic, so there's the missing loop there.
Yep, there it is. There's that speed booster. And Kaku is again in one-hit KO mode and showing his appreciation for the roo-roo-roo of the warning siren. He's ready. Zoast is going back through and making some checks here, checking the Spore Spawn Super's location. We'll see if Pipe Missiles shows up.
There it is. And the cam just tells the tale.
There it is indeed.
Yeah, there. He's like.
Oh, can we get some
Dang.
fail fish in the chat?
Oh, that's.
Or some deer beefs, but that was definitely a fail fish there.
You could just feel it, dude. You could feel it. The tilt of the head just says it all.
That was me earlier finding various suits, so I mean I know how it feels. We've all done it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh yeah.
So I guess the last piece of the puzzle now Zoast needs to do is find that gravity, but I don't know if he's going to go that far, as you mentioned, just because he has like Suitless meridia gear right now.
That's my worry, is he's going to have this X-ray suit, and he knows about Ice Beam, and so like that's basically the full Suitless meridia loadout. Although he's going to pass, even with Charged Plasma, he's passing on X-ray. No, he's going back and he's reconsidering. Oh, he has X-ray. I swear he just used X-ray.
I swear he did too, but he does not have X-ray in his menu.
It's not in the HUD, so he hasn't been to GT's room to use GT code, which is of course disabled in Randomizer anyway. So I don't know what's up with that X-ray.
Did someone give him X-ray? Is that a thing?
I didn't look, but
you can give someone X-ray. Oh my god.
Okay.
I wonder if someone gave him X-ray and then he just thinks he picked it up. Oh, or he just doesn't want it. But still, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, giving X-ray is in fact a troll option because it screws up menuing for a lot of players who like to not use their item cancel button.
I can't stand it.
But X-ray is a way to force stand.
Don't get grabbed by the ceiling or the floor and jump, so you don't need it. It's not a hard concept.
Well, I'm just saying it's another way to make those ceiling clips really easy.
Ah, here we go.
Yeah, Kaku has gotten some power bombs. He's back in the green with power bombs. And looks like he might just be oh nope, no Shack Tool today. I was gonna say maybe we'll see a Shack Tool check, but it would be odd given that he is in fact in go mode. But he did have Shine Spark. Yeah, Zoast is trying to piece together anything that says don't do Suitless meridia. And so now we might see him go back down Red Tower, though. I worry that there's just very little way that he's going to be inclined to remembering that one location at the bottom right of Bubble Mountain. That's just such an easy one to miss. Oh, but yeah, there's X-ray on Zoast's HUD now.
It's voodoo magic. So good news here is that Zoast is heading back down to Norfair. I just wonder where he's going to go from here.
Yeah, he's taking the save and then going to gear up for this hell run to go get Ice Beam. But then it's a big question mark of whether he turns around and goes for Meridia or if he decides to continue looking. But no, he's not going
Oh,
he's going toward
I don't
Ice
think he
Beam.
checked Crumble. I think he checked Ice Beam, did not Crumble there.
I could have sworn I saw someone mock back through this room. It may have been Kaku though.
Yeah, I think it was Kaku. Yep. Yeah, I mean, put yourself in their shoes. I don't know if I would check that. I feel like just getting ice would be pretty indicative of Suitless at that point, and Gravity's just in a really unfortunate spot. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only Gravity that's in an unfortunate spot, but a bunch of other items that suggested that going without Gravity makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
All lining up. Like, it just was a very unfortunate layout for quite a few pieces. I think this is a just for Ice Beam play here, but we'll see where it goes.
I think so too. Just with the health he has carrying, he's not worried about any kind of shiny sparkle. We'll see. He might not have enough health. He's
gonna have to crystal
probably gonna.
flash.
Yeah, he's gonna die. No, he's gonna die. Yes, he's gonna take away his health too fast. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, so good rule of thumb is you want to start crystal flashing just around 70 energy as it's decreasing past to the 60s. If you wait too long, you just risk that that acid or the heat level just draining away on your health too fast to catch up.
Yeah, I think especially that acid speeds up the rate at which you lose health.
Yep.
Like it kind of doubles up with the background heated room, so really drains you quickly. But Zoast did save before he went for that, so he has another go at it. Meanwhile, Kaku is into Amphitheater with all the suits and pretty much all the items he reasonably could want.
All right, so what's the play? And he's gonna bail. Okay, so he's gonna play the Suitless meridia option, and honestly, you can't fault him for that. It's just really unfortunate. But really, he's making the right play at this point.
Yeah, I think that I would have been in his situation very inclined to make exactly this play. And Kaku, oh, he's gonna have to X-ray clip out, but he didn't get it in time. So,
well,
he's giving a look, and it says it all. He's waiting for something, but I don't know that help's coming.
That's quite the pickle you got yourself into, isn't it? There we go. Equip bombs.
He has bombs, so he can X-ray clip out. It's you just force stand and then jump and press down and then left and then neutral jump again, and you'll clip through that block.
It's just that easy. I don't know why you just didn't do that.
But with bombs, you can just bomb jump out. But now he's menuing to confirm that there's no power bombs there in inventory.
You know what he's waiting for, right? He's waiting for someone in chat to be the hero and savior that he needs to help him out with power bombs. See, he's pleading with you guys. Look at that. He's pleading.
Bless RNG for some power. Oh, he has a power bomb. So, yeah, I mean, he was able to get the help he needed. And Zoast, meanwhile, is
Well,
doing Suitless Meridia, as expected.
now he's out of power bombs again.
See if
You
he
know
gets a
what?
2% drop here.
I was gonna say, just you know what? Maybe you should let him play with the Tasigas a little bit because Zoast is a little behind, and he could use the catch up time here.
He has a power bomb, and he's gonna use it to progress. So this is good. But yeah, Keku has a pretty decisive lead at this point, so if chat's interested in keeping it close, helping Zoasty out, who has inadvertently skipped the gravity suit that is hanging out in Bubble Mountain, or hindering Keku by doing any of a number of things. So Plasma Pirates won't respond to Charge Plasma, only to non-charged Plasma shots. There Zoast got him.
I found that out today as well. By the way,
Every once in a while I'll fire a charged plasma shot at one. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a thing. That's how that works.
I was baffled. I'm pretty sure I've killed these guys with plasma before, but sure enough.
You weren't wrong. Just mistaken. But yeah, Keku got some Hyper Beam. And more Power Bombs. But his health seems to be in dire straits. Man, Keku's screen is a bunch of things.
Got him.
Unequipped Various Suit got him. Oh my. So Keku appears to be back at the start of Lower Norfair. Should have played around it.
So what does that mean for Kaku now? I guess he just has to, run out of bombs again.
I mean, I would suggest save is what it should mean, but we'll see if that happens or not. Meanwhile, Zoast is heading up into the watering hole area. Has made it there without his gravity suit. Yeah, there's no gravity suits here. There's only one, and it's in Upper Norfair.
Where's all those power bombs going?
Nice little space boost there. You know what I was just thinking? About how bad Worst Room in the game would get with sudden baby speed.
Yeah, it'd probably be impossible.
Like, space
Think
jump.
about it. There's like
it would just be hilarious to me.
0 horizontal speed. Yeah, that's like it's not happening. So Zoasty, meanwhile, making actually pretty good work through Suitless Meridia, but this is where he's really going to need your guys' help. So Varia is locked in Aqueduct here, which logically will require speed and gravity. But I'm pretty sure a Shinespark can probably just get him through that right now.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes and just hopes that he has a spark. It looks like he might be just
He
betting
wants
on it.
one.
Oh,
See?
he wanted a spark. But he didn't have it, so he tried.
So the problem is he wants to see what item it is, and he won't see the second item, which is going to be Varia. He'll only see the first one.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing right now, is he's scouting out the location.
It is the absolute worst case scenario.
Mm-hmm. So he's not gonna. He's gonna be like, nah, it's probably nothing, and he's gonna continue on.
And Kaku seems to be out of bombs and power bombs.
Oh, there's
again.
one.
Oh,
So he's just like, oh, I just got it.
Yeah, I think we'll see if that, triggers him to just kind of go over there and wait for a spark. But no, I think he's plugging onward.
Meanwhile, there's a hilarious power struggle between a couple of people in chat.
Yeah,
Gifting and taking away power bombs. So Kaku is literally at the whim of the people right now.
Yeah, he's got to get them given to him and then use it before it goes away. Seems to be the gambit. And he managed.
All right, so Zosty's at Batoon here. He's going to X-ray, microwave it. You mentioned that nothing's past Batoon, right, in Logic? So he should kind of clue up that if he doesn't have gravity by then and no Varia, then something's wrong at this point.
Yeah, the worry is that the something wrong, it's going to be jarring, but it's not going to prevent him from finishing. Now, not getting Varia is going to be a bit more of a challenge, but there's still sand pits that he has not checked that could potentially include progression. And Kaku is coming in for Ridley round 2. Did he save in the lower Norfair Red Key Hunter shaft?
I honestly don't remember, but I would imagine he did.
I can't imagine him skipping through that again. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm seeing from chat he did save. And nice use of the mock droids there as platforms by Zoast. As Kaku is into his Ridley fight. This is the first time we're seeing Ridley today.
Yeah. I mean, Kaku has black line, yellow line, 5 supers. So as a total, I'm pretty sure he's going to be okay for this fight.
Yeah, Ridley only takes 30 supers. And that barcode 5 that he's got going on is more than enough.
Yes. So that is the graphical glitch when you exceed 100 supers or missiles or supers or power bombs.
And yeah, Zoast is looking perplexed. It's not yet guaranteed that he has forgotten something because he's probably thinking about the sand pits.
No, but I think he realizes something's up. Like once he saw that was supers at Post Batoon, he knew. He's like, something's not right here.
Yeah, well,
so he's not sure.
These are the ones that he has to write off because they can't be gravity. They're behind gravity.
Yeah, I think once he sees speed here, he's really gonna know something's up. Like that'll be the final.
I don't even think so. I think it's once you get through the sand pits and you feel like you've made all the checks. That for me is when it gets troubling, because Speed here with Ice, he's already got, the logical access to the back part of Meridia. Looks like Keku's doing this without Varia, but he's getting some heals from the chat too. So a little bit of a new arms race.
This is great.
But, he does seem to be stuck here right now.
Someone just gave him his Varia back.
Oh, he is no longer losing health. And Zoast is going for his grapple escape here from Dragon.
And he made it to the save. Now's your chance to kill him. Nah, too late.
Too late.
So this has to be careful. He's getting low on energy. He does have quite a bit of Crystal Flash ammunition, though.
Yeah, he's got 2 Crystal Flashes stored up, so... But this particular grapple jump, I find really difficult. Just, if you miss it, it can really start throwing you off.
Yeah, he has the problem I usually have, and that's I can get it, but I can't get far enough to the left, so I always bonk on the ceiling. So we'll see how he adapts and just pushes himself further along.
Yeah, sometimes I'll get this grapple jump first or second try, and then other times it'll be 30th try and I'll have to Crystal Flash for it. It's like a day-to-day thing, and so I definitely understand. Although, if I'm Zoast, I find it easier to have turned off Spring Ball for this. I don't know if he has Spring Ball on or not.
Yeah, if he hasn't turned it off, it's going to be really hard.
Oh, and Kaku using some of those shinesparks for the speed echoes to kill the musketeers. That's a clever play.
I'm not sure he did that on purpose, but it worked.
No, it was a clever play.
Oh, his face tells me otherwise, sir.
Zoast was given the shine spark. Oh, but now
he doesn't
he's
have
out
enough
of health.
Yeah.
But he's gonna Crystal Flash. But I think maybe he'll get another shine spark coming in. Yeah, he's waiting on it this time.
Nice. Is he far enough? No, he's close.
Yeah, he is. Okay, yeah, no baby speed. That was good.
Yeah, he's happy about that one.
Yeah, he knows people got his back. Looks like he might be setting up for an X-ray climb here.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he said
you're.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say you're the expert here on this this one. You go ahead and call it.
Well, the first thing he needs to do is a standing or stationary spin jump, so that within a couple pixels of the door transition, so that he can wall check away and get basically Samus's wall check frame to grab the door transition, so that he can get himself stuck in the door. Once he's done that, the door closes on him, and he's able to use X-Ray to force himself into a standing position, re-crouch, and move up. I think it's 4 pixels per cycle that he during a turnaround, so turning from left to right or right to left, while releasing X-Ray, if you're holding X-Ray, will force you into a standing position. Then you can crouch over and over again, and you get this light switch rave that gets the cheat grounded, but gets Samus to move up 2 tiles. And so that's what we see for Zoast. It's a pretty strange thing, but he's going through it very quickly and doing a really nice job with it. And that will allow him to move up from the bottom door to the top door in this room. So he'll be able to shoot that door open, and yeah, he's going to be able to get out this way. It's a way to get through this vertical part of this room without a shine spark. And
can you imagine? Gravity. I was gonna say, can you imagine if you got a shine spark during that? But just voodoo magic to me, basically. but excellent explanation. Thank you.
It's not very frequently seen tech, but there are some categories where it's very important, like
Yes.
full reverse boss order and things
Yep.
like that.
All right, I think this is a new check here. Zoasty going for plasma. He
Plasma,
actually did
yeah.
get he got a gravity suit. He's like, wait, what?
I have gravity suit. I can move in water. Oh no!
He's like, wait, no. Why do I got a gravity suit?
Take advantage.
That was great. But he's
I wonder
yeah.
if it's a full gravity suit or if it's still the rando gravity suit. I wonder if he took 20 or 60 from spikes. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, I think it's still the rando one, but yeah, so that's on time. That's only for a minute that he's gonna have this gravity suit, but it is gonna help him out here. Get through just a little bit faster, and he just loses.
Oh, it was very close though, but it
Yeah,
got him a lot of the way.
Yeah, you can still get through plasma without gravity, but it just takes quite a while to get through, so that sped it up for him quite tremendously.
Yeah, it's really through Kakatak Alley, because this is all outside of the water anyway.
Yep.
So here, gravity, I mean, makes a difference, but doesn't really make a difference movement-wise.
All right, so this is where chat's just going to de-equip Kaku's Ice Beam and take away all his power bombs. I mean, what?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
But yes, Kaku making his way past G4. He is now in Turian.
And early hugs are coming in from the baby Metroid.
And he's taking the save.
Yet, but there's a lot of love going Keku's way. Meanwhile, Zoast, not sure where exactly he's gonna head from here.
He could technically do Shaktul with this layout, but I don't think he's thinking that at all.
Yeah, that is not really on anyone's list of things they want to do.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to see that that demon.
Strong words, but no. We'll see if it comes up. Oh, Kaku messed that one up all on his own, I think. That was we're gonna have some power bomb kills for this Metroid, but Kaku has plenty of power bombs this time around. And oh no, Zoast taking a death. I think that was a crab that got him there as he was trying to gate glitch.
Yeah.
But thankfully he didn't find anything since the last save. I think it was pre-Dragon fight though, which is...
It was. So Dragon himself is not going to be that difficult with Zoast's gear setup. I mean, he has charged plasma, X-ray, so he'll be able to microwave Dragon pretty easily. It's the escape is the problem, right? So last time he was able to get out with a shinespark donated by one of the viewers. He could get out with a grapple escape, but it is very quite difficult to pull off.
And Kaku is back in one-hit KO mode. The siren doesn't seem to have enabled. It probably got overridden by other audio channels with the game, which is kind of a worrisome thing, really. But he is staying far away from all the Rinkas and trying to wait this one out.
Yeah, he goes through that next room, he's gonna take damage, so it's like 97% chance at that point, so he wants to avoid that.
He could damage the Zeb skip, but yeah, I mean there's a lot going on in that room, whereas this room's safe relative to the other one.
That's the giant green hoppers I'm thinking of. So these dudes.
And looks like Zoast has his gravity suit again. So I think that was a little thumbs up there. And he's got a much quicker Dragon exit this time around.
40 seconds to make his way to that area, dude.
He is gonna book it. He's trying to make up the time. Oh, there's the baby Metroid with the hugs. This is the Metroid that has all the hugs. Keku's trying to get away from this one.
He bonked, but he's still okay though. That was a good recovery. Yes, the 15 jump baby skip. It's really tough without wave. Nicely done.
But yeah, he did a good job there with that.
Yeah, it was
made
great.
it through.
He's gonna get his Varia. Look at this. Oh,
Here
just in time.
Just in time.
Let's go. He's like, what?
Got him.
He's happy about that one. That's good. So now Zoast is essentially in go mode now as well. So that's good.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was so heads up by Zoast to think to use that temporary gravity suit to get that aqueduct item check.
That was perfect.
Yeah, really, really nicely done. He's gonna save and lock that one in. Yeah, that will at least put him in go mode. And now we're gonna see a wall jump showcase. He could spring ball jump this, and it would be, if not faster, definitely a little cozier.
That's actually...
That is quite the mother brain tank. What is going on there?
Hello?
That's like some Metroid 1 mother brain tank there. She ain't doing so hot, but here we go.
She took her vitamins though, because she's up pretty quick. And of course, Kaku with those barcode 5 super counts is super good for ammo. Right?
Yeah, Mother Brain only takes 60 supers.
I can't wait for people to give Kaku sparks, and he accidentally sparks into Mother Brain and just chain damages. It will happen, by the way.
Oh my god!
I assure you. I assure you that's what's gonna happen. See? Yep.
Oh,
Right there. Right, that's the good stuff right there.
He's loving it.
He's loving it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And the winner of this race is Chat. Oh, that was pretty awesome.
All right, so Zoast is on his way to Norfair now. On his way to Lower Norfair, of course, to defeat Ridley. Do you think he's gonna check Bubble Mountain, or do you think he's just gonna go ahead? I mean, he could scout it. Like, he's gonna be right there.
He's already been through all of Bubble Mountain. He's going to enter the room. If he remembers about not having checked that item, but I just don't think he remembers not checking that one item.
Yeah, it's just right there. Like, you'll see it in just a second. I know he's gonna go for the door, but...
He's going for the quick drop. Yeah.
It's so close, yet so far.
I don't think he's going to scroll the screen in a way that he's going to see it before the end of the race. He's using that temporary gravity. He says gravity's somewhere. God knows where it might be. I've checked in his mind every location.
Yeah.
Did he save with a temp grav that it's now permanent? Either way, he's got gravity. He's got a real Varia suit. And Keku is getting hyper beamed here, or rainbow beamed.
I don't think he wants to put up with stand up because of the dangers, but
Oh gosh, no.
yeah.
Yeah, I,
I think he also learned his lesson not to have directional inputs while firing at Mother Brain right now in a crowd control
yeah.
race.
Don't hold R when you jump in this fight. Oh, I see. Chat tried for the Oko snipe, but just barely missed the Mother Brain damage phase.
Look at
It
Kaku
was
yawning
fun.
over there. He's like, "Is that all you guys got?" He's not tired at all, guys. He's just, you know what? He's just like, "Nah, I got this."
Zoast does appear to have a pretty permanent gravity suit, and I can't imagine that folks have been loading him with temporary gravity just because it's not as useful for this area. So I think maybe if you manage to save with some of these temporary buffs, that they just stick around a little bit. But so Keku doesn't have very good health right here, and he's trying to not shine spark into Mother Brain. This Mother Brain 3 fight's a little tense, but he's doing a good job with it. That is a very interesting escape message, but he knows what he has to do.
This is where you just like de-equip everything: speed, high jump, space, one hit KO mode.
Give him some hugs, and yeah, he doesn't trust Speed Booster. He's just going the other way.
I
He
I
can't
just
shine
checked.
spark anyway.
I just checked as well. The kill Samus goal for Keku is about 5,000 coins away. Unless you guys all pull together now, that ain't happening.
Yeah, that one's a little far away, but Zoast made it through his Ridley fight. But I think he didn't trust it, and this is probably a good way. Oh, he got a flash suit. Oh no, he's in the acid.
So he loses that that shine as well because he transitioned from reserves.
Yeah, he didn't have enough enough health to do the shine spark without
Correct.
draining reserves, and then the acid drained the reserves.
Yep.
But he has made it through.
Yeah, it just defaulted and negated the shine once he hit that energy transfer for the reserve. Oh god, I hate seeing this. Yes, let's go. I hope you guys all enjoyed that as much as I did, because that was a
We got a kill the animals variant here, with the animal surprise that is coded into the randomizer. I love animal surprise. And he's slowly making his way there. He's got a hug, but he's got a minute 5 to go like 8 tiles. And he made it safely to the ship despite everyone's best efforts. GG to Kaku. 153.55. And so, yeah, it looks like Kaku has joined us here. GG, Kaku. Well, maybe not. But meanwhile, Zoast has taken care of Ridley and Dragon, despite the ephemeral nature of that gravity suit. And oh, he's got the gravity suit again. And will be on his way to Torian as well.
Hello, hello.
Buongiorno.
Hey, how's it going? GG, Kaku.
What a scene.
The struggle was real for you there in Lower Norfolk, wasn't
Oh hell yeah, man. the I was like, once I saw something and I was like, okay, uh-oh, this is bad. And all of a sudden somebody's like, Barrio malfunction, and when it came, I'm like, dang it.
Yeah, so it seemed like you really had a lot of trouble with your power bomb management.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes power bombs can be tight, but like you just weren't thinking about the power bomb management. It seems like you ran out like 4 or 5 times. What happened, dude?
People kept on decreasing it. they
wouldn't do that.
They did. I had to count on a few people just to give me power bombs and what's it called? The morph ball bombs and stuff, man.
That was great.
That was really good though. The funniest thing was, I think it was Cross Product who gave me what's the thing called? The spark suit right before the cutscene to Mother Brain. That was amazing. That made me laugh so hard because like I would never have thought that was gonna happen. Like,
It was great because I was calling it in chat and Cross was already on his way doing it because of the delay, right? So he was already on the case, and then right after I finished saying it, it happened. So it was pretty great. It was good.
Yeah. It was definitely a highlight.
Yeah, I hope someone highlighted it. And I didn't. I was gonna save the animals just for, not for memes or anything, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do something nice. Save the animals. Nope.
Oh, they
appreciate
were saved.
Yeah, I appreciated you just cleansing the ecosystem of that filth. So I appreciate you right now.
I was gonna say, like, I was like, okay, this is fine. I'm gonna save the animals, and then I shot the door and I noticed that I'm standing on one of them. I'm like, oh, I forgot. This is total randomizer. The animal surprise.
Yep, I love the animal surprise. It's the thing that gets me to go down to the animals and visit.
Oh hell
them.
yeah! Which is why I hope Total put that in the SMC3 randomizer.
You know, I didn't even know the animal surprise was a thing until I saw it, so I appreciate that.
But just a quick note for everybody that doesn't even know about it: the animal surprise is amazing. The one other thing to decide actually killing the animals, you can actually refight some of the bosses, or you can redo the Turian escape. It's amazing. It's fun.
You
It's really fun.
warped to random boss fights with hyper beam or redo the escape.
Hmm.
I think you can get metal pirates as well.
Oh really? I have never gotten that before.
I feel like someone told me that one at one point. I have not personally gotten that, but you get the animals can either be saved, killed, or I think there's another option as well. But
Oh yeah.
sorry.
No. The Tracy in chat posted timer can be cut down. Yeah, that one's pretty crazy. Like you go save the animal, then you put them out, and then all of a sudden the timer just 30 seconds left, kind of thing. It's really fun. Like I love the challenge that it presents and stuff. Man, what a seed though, and what a great crowd.
Yeah, this one had some good laughs to it for sure. So Zoast, I think made this one harder on himself than the crowd made it on him.
Yeah.
With some tactical skips that weren't to his benefit.
Tactical, yeah. What was it? The first one was space jump.
Yeah,
I guess
jump.
he forgot, and then the more critical one was gravity.
Oh, right.
I think he did everything in Norfair except for that Bubble Mountain check.
He did everything outside of Meridia and Lower Norfair except for that Bubble Mountain check.
And then
it was just one location.
Yeah, and that was our fear was, going into Meridia because we didn't see it yet. And we're like, well, where can Area be in Meridia? And I was like, the worst spot it could absolutely be is Aqueduct because Zoast doesn't have gravity, and sure enough, it's there. So
yeah, so he tried to go scout the left item and tried to shine spark up, but he didn't have a flash suit at the time, and eventually he muscled through it, but like you, it was not without its hardships. But chat did their best to keep it close, I think.
That's nice.
Yeah, as the race went on, I think you may have noticed you started getting more and more trolls right around Ridley.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Yeah, the first time you went through Lower Norfair, you got to Ridley, but didn't save.
Yeah,
and
I was like,
the second time you changed your approach.
I was like, uh-oh. No, I forgot to save, and then yeah. Oh, I gave wave beam to myself. I meant to do it to Zoasty. I wanted to help him out. Whoops.
Zoast is quite brave because the same fate could happen to him that happened to you right now.
Yeah, he's going for stand-up though, which is brave is a good way of describing it.
Yes.
Well, he had enough health and stuff, so he should be fine. He's a pro, so Can't believe I sent wave to myself. I'm bad at this. Never let me be in chat. I might send.
He's banned.
I might send stuff to the wrong person, guys. But I'm glad that we got to do this because it was kind of in the works, Like I was like, oh, I should try to see if Zoasty wants to do this, and then the perfect opportunity was this weekend. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that this was able to get put together, and having it to kind of follow the randomizer relay to see crowd control for this and A Link to the Past. Really cool that these things are getting showcased, and big props to you and Zoast for putting on this show. And agreeing to let the crowd troll you for the better part of 2 hours.
That's also a great blue bomber there from Zoasty.
I know, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Oh my! So there was like this 5,000 IQ play, where he was at Pantry, Indiana Jones Pantry, and he just missed a Ripper. So he got a Shine Spark, used it, and then he was able to save the 4th Ripper for the grapple on it. It's like amazing.
Yeah, that was a really heads-up play.
Oh yeah.
I gotta see that then.
Definitely watch it back. It's a good laugh, and like you'll see how this race played out, and the fact that the seed just gave Zoast everything he needed for full Suitless Meridia, and he accidentally skipped gravity, and that was kind of the big story.
What are you talking about? He has gravity now. He's good.
Yeah.
GG to Zoasty.
Yeah, made it to the ship. Don't know what the timer is, but you know, we'll say 2:02. 35.
That's a good estimate. That's a good estimate.
Yeah. Just
let's get him. Let's get him in here.
Oh, absolutely. GG to Zoast. That was a really great run. I want to just see if he knows what happened with Gravity Suit.
What am I gonna say now? Could you guys see my? You guys could see my face, right?
Oh yeah.
There's so many. I know this is like
good.
There was side stuff, but I had. There were so many times where I wanted to sneeze. I felt bad for like having that, you know.
There were some great faces from you and Zoast. With Zoast finding space jump about an hour 20 into the race was probably the best of them, but you sparking into Mother Brain was definitely better for faces.
That was so hilarious! Oh my god!
Oh my god, it was fantastic. Like I said, watch it back. You're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, it seems like Zoasty is not gonna be able to join us.
Yeah,
but it's all good. Yeah. But I'm like I said, thanks Soski and Manako for commenting. Like, I was just I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thanks for letting us enjoy this one with you and Zoast. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for stepping up and being the guys to run this one.
I hope the chat enjoyed it as well. Me myself, I love the challenge, and like oh man, this was probably the best what's it called, Super Metroid Crowd Control I've ever done. But yeah, this was fun. This was super fun. Thanks everybody. Oh wait, I want to find out where Wave is. I missed it. Lower North near way. Missile.
Missiles?
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense. Oh man, I can't believe I missed it. What about Screw Attack? Screw Attack Spring Ball. Okay. Well,
so Shack Tool.
Yeah.
Fair. Heckin' Shack Tool again.
Keeping the good stuff.
Why instead of the animals, why couldn't it be 3 Shack Tools you murdered in there, man? Like, it would have been so great. I would have popped. It would have been the pop of the year right there.
Oh my goodness.
I think enough popped on this one anyway.
Can you imagine them?
Already really good.
Okay.
All right.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, chat, for especially you, Craft Product.
Calling them out.
I gotta. But anyway, I thank you guys. Really appreciate it, and hope you guys have a good one. Oh, and enjoy the Link to the Past Crowd Control race. It's JC and JC and Synac. So
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want to leave you on an island there. I hadn't checked who was running for the Link to the Past one. I was going to leave it a surprise to myself. But yeah, thank you, Keku, and Gigi, dude. Thank you for coming by to chat.
Yep.
That was an awesome
Yep.
race.
Okay. All right. See you guys. Have a good one.
Take care.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
But yeah, I think that's going to do it for Super Metroid Crowd Control, but don't go anywhere, because A Link to the Past Randomizer Crowd Control is coming up. As Keku said, with JC and Synac running, they're going to be the guys you get to troll for this one. But yeah, GG's to Keku and Zoast. Thank you to Speed Gaming for letting us showcase this one, for Solsky for letting me join him on commentary, and for our tracker Link Force, who kept track of things. It was a little slow early, but then he was turning things on and off with all the deaths and did a killer job with this one. But I will let you sign us off, Solsky.
Mess those Link to the Past boys up. Have a good one.